The pack leaders is here with friends, right? Protecting families, protecting pack. I want to do a video to kind of update you on the journey for programming neat. So I'm able to connect to the Bybit via WebSocket. So I want to show you that, and then kind of turned out that yeah, it's kind of good for order book, but then if it's for K-line, high, low, and whatever, it updates every 1 minute and might not be needed for a WebSocket, but we'll see. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go ahead and restart this. You kind of see the data pour in. Let me move this out of the way. And as it restarts, oops, there. Let that run. So it turns out that for K-line, which is I want to get the current price, might not be relevant because with WebSocket, so I might just do a regular API call maybe every 1 minute or every 10 seconds, whatever it is. So what's coming right now is, I believe it is partially K-line and also order book. Okay, so I kind of subscribe to both, and I think the first one kind of stops, and then the rest is just order book that comes in. So it comes in pretty fast, and I can only sustain the connection for about 13 seconds before Anvil times me out and says, hey, this process code that you're doing, this function, whatever, is taking too long, so it just times out. So you can see that the you know, there's a buy order there, a buy order this much, a sell order there on the order book for BTC, and you kind of see what's going on in the order book every 100 milliseconds. Okay. Let me see if I can find the K-line, if it's in here. Let's see. Can I find it? Search for it? No, let's let me search for it. So somewhere around there, I did subscribe to K-line, but might be overwritten. So I am able to do that, but then it comes up kind of slow, and I want to get like maybe 13, maybe like six things that come through, and that's kind of it for my order book. Okay. So what I want to do is update this and then use GitHub as a database. So it's going to be public still. I'm still trying to plan out how I want to organize this, what I want to put them on the same list, but what happens if I max out my 99 megabytes, and well, I'll have to have a separate set of this, and how do I organize it if there's two different lists and if there's two different pages, and I'm like, oh, how do I pull these out? So I'm thinking about maybe just simplifying it and just put only one thing, keep it simple, one thing, and just let it max out. If it max out, then we'll start a second page, do it again, and then I'll have something else to kind of join them up later inside the database. So this here, you'll be able to see node number 0, and then current prices, you know, the current price, and then I could probably put node number 1, current position value, and whatever else, so you can see all that. And then have basically a public place where anyone can kind of come in and probably pull this database too, and have a live streaming data without having to authenticate or whatever. Now, once I get into private stuff, that might be another thing I need to think about. I might just say whatever. I don't care what you say, you know, what's in my wallet kind of thing, since I'm just testing. And then once the proof of concept is done, think about how to make it private later. So it's either like, you know, how do I sort this out, and it might take a little time to do it, or do I want to just get it done quickly and just see if it works, and you could totally bomb and you won't have to ever go private, but maybe it does work and it might be worth the time later, but I could have set it up early, but I don't know. So I kind of expect it to you know, take a while, and I think what I'm going to do is probably just make it public for now and just push everything public and just be easier. And then maybe I'll, you know, take another shower and figure out how I want to sort the public and private topics, and how do I want to sort this database, and then join them into the neurons later. I don't know. So there's some things I need to think about and juggle. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm able to make the connection now. I'm able to push it on the GitHub. And now it's just a matter of like, how do I want to organize this before I start calculating the neurons. So I currently have it set up so I can kind of figure out, you know, the weights and whatever, and how to pull the weights in, put them in TensorFlow, and then calculate it, and then shove it back up in the database, and then do something that way, and then anyone can see my neurons and pull them off too and use it, kind of thing. And then maybe there might be a marketplace where you can sell or mate your neurons with other people. So we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you there.